Coming up in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to do the classic French bun with an edgy twist, so keep watching to find out how I do it. Hi guys, and welcome back to All About Aoife. So today I'm going to be doing a classic hairstyle. It's the French bun, also known as the chignon, as they call it in France. And I'm doing it with a bit of a twist today. It's kind of like an edgy, fashion-forward twist because it is Paris Fashion Week at the moment. So I wanted to do something to mark that, something very French. And you know, the French style, French women, they're always very elegant and classy. And you see the likes of Dior and Chanel, and the clothes are just so beautiful and timeless. So I wanted to do this French hairstyle today, which is timeless as well. And you know, we're all kind of guilty of wearing that bun on top of our head and just kind of like putting on our pajamas and throwing the hair up in a bun, which I love to do, I'm not gonna lie. But sometimes we can just kind of get into the habit of wearing that bun on top of our head, and you know, we don't want to be known as the generation of bun huns. We want to be a little bit classy and a little bit more elegant, so I thought I'd bring the bun a bit lower and do the more classic French style bun. I'm going to do a little bit of a twist today on the bun, so keep watching to find out what that is. And yeah, let's get started. So to begin with today, I have just prepped the hair by washing it and blow drying it as normal, and then I've taken my InStyler, which is my favorite hair product for curling and straightening. It's amazing for curling, but I also use it for straightening, so I've just used it today and I've run it over my hair just to kind of get any kinks or anything out of the hair. I haven't gone too hard while using the InStyler because I don't want a dead sleek effect. I still want there to be a bit of texture and volume left in the hair for the bun itself. So I'm going to take my comb and I'm going to take this fine end up here where we have the little guys really, ooh. And the fashion forward twist to the parting is that it's going to be diagonal, so it's going to run across my head like this, so it's going to be very high fashion and like something that we would see on the catwalk. So I'm just prepping the hair by just brushing it backwards, and then I'm going to look to see where I want my point of my split to start. So I think about here is good, and what I'm going to do is just literally run the comb all the way over to the opposite side, and hopefully we're going to get a nice little split in there. Let's see how it worked. So it's a little bit different than what we'd expect normally, so I'm just going to part my hair then in that way, and then I have a top tip to get rid of those flyaways and to really smooth down the sides to get a nice sleek high fashion catwalk style hairstyle. So now that I have my parting and I'm happy with where it's sitting, what I want to do is just create a nice sleek effect, as I said. So I'm going to take my hairspray, and I'm also going to take a brush. I have my back combing brush here, but another top tip for doing this is to take an old toothbrush, and it works really well for this if you don't have a back combing brush or a little brush like this. So I'm just literally going to spray some hairspray onto the brush. And then I'm just going to comb down my hair where I want the split to be, and that way I'm going to get any flyaways. And you know, this is not a natural split, so my hair wouldn't naturally go this way, so your hair is going to be kind of fighting back against you. So this is going to be a great tip to kind of even out the hair and smooth it down really nicely. So when you're coming to the back section of your hair, you want to take some more hairspray on your brush again and just brush it backwards, because you know, the split can kind of stop just here when you come to the kind of crown part of your head, and the rest is going to go backwards because we're going to create our bun shape down low, so we do need to have that all going down the way. So now that I'm happy with how the top section of my hair is looking, and I have lacquered it down with some hairspray and it's nice and sleek looking, I'm now going to turn my attention to the bun itself. So to create this, I'm just going to scoop back the hair behind my ears and try and even it out with my hairbrush. So I'm going to take up my hairbrush and just brush down into that ponytail shape, and then I'm going to twist the hair into the bun. So when you're happy with how the sides and the back of your hair is looking and everything is nice and sleek and straight, you know, we are going for quite of a high fashion look, something that you would see on the catwalk. So you want to have that kind of like hairstylist look, so make sure everything is combed back nicely and that there's no flyaways and no sort of lumps and bumps at the back. And then I'm just going to simply take my ponytail and I'm going to begin to just twist the ponytail around on itself while holding it quite tightly in place at the nape of my neck. And I keep twisting it around my finger. So as I said, we want to go for quite a sleek look. So I'm going to take up my hairspray when I have the ponytail all twisted. I'm simply going to spray the whole ponytail and then I'm going to go back with my hand and kind of twist around and make sure there's no flyaways sticking out. So then when our bun is formed, we'll have a nice even bun and we won't have any hair sticking out anywhere. So now it's just simply a case of twisting this twist around itself to create a lovely bun shape, and then I'm going to take my pony and I'm just simply going to wrap it around the bun and then we'll almost be complete. So I'm really happy with how the bun looks at the back. I think it turned out really well. It's nice and tight, which is what you want for a bun, and you want it to last the whole day. So when you're doing that twisting stage of the ponytail, make sure to get it really tight in at the back of your neck. And then as you've seen, I wrapped my bobbin around 3 times so that would really hold. I have quite thick hair because of my extensions. So when I'm putting my bobbin in, if I only do 2 loops, you know, it can kind of, my hair is quite heavy and the bun will fall. So that's why you want to do 3 loops or else get 2 bobbins and really tie it tight, but don't hurt your head when you're doing it, because sometimes it can give you a bit of a headache if you wear your bobbin too tight. So don't do that, just make sure your bun stays in place. So now to finish off, I can see there's still a few more flyaways and a few bits that I'm not happy with here that I just want to tidy up a little bit. So I'm going to go back to my hairspray again, take my little brush and maybe my comb, and I'm just going to simply fix up all the bits that are flying out, and then it's going to be just a perfect look. So our fabulous fashionable chignon is now complete, and I'm really happy with the way it's turned out. I think the key to this bun is just twisting it really tight and getting that nice tight grip at the back of your head so you can create a perfect bun. And then our little bit of a fashionable twist and our diagonal split I think really works. It's kind of subtle, but you know, your friends are definitely going to notice it, and I've paired it with some fashion forward earrings so that you can imagine it for a night out or on the catwalk. And I'm really happy with the way it's turned out. Yeah, so I'll definitely be wearing this look a lot more instead of the bun right up here on top of my head. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this tutorial today. If you have, then please let me know by liking, subscribing and commenting. Don't forget to check out my other videos, and thanks for watching. All about Aoife.